Business can be interpreted however you choose it. It's what profession you go into that counts. Or multiple professions. Why be one? Why not go for it all? Or why not choose a different profession? Or do you even have a profession? Well, if you're young, probably should be searching for what you like to do for a living, what your dreams are, and probably set a plan how to make your dreams into an actuality. So you gotta think logical. You gotta think out of the box. You gotta think in a curiosity way. If you're curious, you ask yourself a question, and then you be curious about that. Stay that way. Some thoughts will occur. You say, okay, that's one possibility, and then more come. You write them all down. You feel what's right. You go with your feeling, and then boom, you got an idea. Then you take that idea and make that come true. So you think of the steps, but you only think 2 steps ahead, 1 step further. If you do anything further, it becomes an obsession or a project that becomes overwhelming to the mind. How do I know this? I have professions, still do, in those fields where I have to create ideas. But I do a variety of aspects in technology. Why? I was sick of not having money. Saw a family going downhill. So what did I do? I made an investment. The investment turned into an actuality. These jobs, like Apple development, Adobe professional, publisher, ebook publisher, web designer, digital publishing, creative design, Photoshop, all professions, development, and with Apple or any other platform, you can sell up to millions and millions. It depends on how well how good you are as a developer. It also depends on what tools are out there. You see, Apple doesn't have all the tools that Adobe has to create. So you're limited, which is why I no longer wish to be with them. Adobe is the best. I got a job offer for Adobe Air with that field of business. You know, Adobe Air created the iPhone 3 resolution and pixelation for Apple. Adobe is not just a software company. It creates. Adobe itself hires engineers, reverse engineers, to build better software. Now, Adobe is very complex. But you want to know the truth? I never went to school once to learn this. I was dedicated. I made my mind up. I say I'm going to do something, I do it. No matter what the cost is. I always do it. And I get my job done. One mission accomplished. Now what else do I want to do? You see, I can be a professional at one thing, but I like to do the whole arena. I do a job, for a certain amount of time, get bored with it, quit, find another profession, and make that a success. I'm also an idea creator for other businesses. If they need help making means to profit in professional advertisement with 29% gross profit increase, then come to me. But I deleted my website because I don't feel as if this is my profession in Adobe or as an Apple developer. Yes, I have future technology. Big deal. You know, there's a downside. You can't back up your laptop or whatever you own because it's got the technology on it. So you're going to be overstored with data with no means of taking it out. So really, it sucks to get future technology. But there's ways to get around that too. Who says you can't back up technology that's kept held secret? There's ways to do that. If I don't like that and I want to back it up, I'll make it happen. I'll back up the software too. I find a way around everything. There's no obstacle that I have not faced that I have not conquered or overcome. I am also a professional martial artist and weaponry expert, as I'm dressed. You can make an assumption. I do what I want to do, not what I love to do. What I thought I loved to do, I didn't. I like to do what I want to do, what I want to do, and if I want to get something, I'll get it done, and I'll get it. No questions asked. I've been this way my entire life. Never once have I not kept my word. Missouri's saying is, I don't believe it till I see it. So that tells me they're not walking their talk. Or what you can't think of something as true without seeing it first. Well, guess what, my friend? An idea turns into millions. So you will never see it with that attitude and with saying that word to me. I don't do work for money. It's easy. I'm a born-bred businessman. I may not have a degree, but I've worked with corporations throughout the world. Affiliated with government, because business is related with that too. I was doing all that. But when you try to get out of something by a big corporation, and you can't, you find ways to do it. And I did. And I won. Single man. Oh, just myself. Beat the system of the system itself. To get out of a contract, which if I couldn't, I don't settle for nothing. I take it to court. And I hire the best lawyers. But it's all the hassle. Why not just do it the way you know to do it? Why don't you use their own system, what they created, without breaking any laws? and get out of it. Then you won. They see a flaw in their system. They see, oh my God, how can this happen? Because true intelligence and wisdom doesn't come from greed or means to profit. You just, well, comes with who you are. There are several job opportunities I wish to do. I like adrenaline rushes. But I feel as if, no, I'm not just the average guy. Like if I go to a bar, if I did, then if a guy wanted to fight me, I couldn't fight a person. I'd end up killing him. Because that's what I'm trained to do. I can't help it. Natural reactions. Same with weaponry. I can. Even in the military, they train you. Never look where you are shooting. Look at your 10 and 3. And your 12. You can increase accuracy, speed, and more. Dressing up in a suit is an easy way, more of a professional way to do any of that type of business. I have not done that. There's mafias, Italians, Irish in the area. You present yourself as this or that, or you don't want to do it that way. Or you don't want to do anything illegal. So there's another option, but how do you get in it? The Gov, the CIA, or no identity. Because what if you've been hiding an aspect of yourself that you are trained to do, but you don't do it? The thing is that when you are trained to the degree that I am, you fear somebody touching you of what you may do without anything. It's just occurs without you trying. It's gut instinct. It's just instinct from practice for several years. And several years of training with weaponry. I have become an expert in all around. But I'm not stupid either. No way in hell that anybody in their right mind ever do something so stupid as becoming a profession in that type of field. That's stupid. It's not a lifestyle worth getting into. Could I? Yes, but no, I do not want to. That's just more trouble after trouble. And it's just not, I would imagine it's not fun. I would imagine even if you're affiliated with the CIA doing this stuff, it's not fun. You have no identity, you know that. Go do this. Orders for what?